Buckle up for the next dazzling drop in our sneak peek series. We're touring a $300 million palace in France owned by a royal family. Step into a world of crystal chandeliers, Versailles-inspired gardens, and royal opulence that screams wealth. Is this the most extravagant palace ever, owned by a mysterious royal dynasty? We've dug into verified data to uncover every luxurious detail, the royal family's fortune, and how this palace compares to other billionaire homes in 2025. Get ready for a tour that'll blow your mind. Smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, and let's explore this regal masterpiece. Share this video to flex your luxury fandom. Drop a royal palace in the comments and tell us, is this your ultimate dream home? Touring the $300 million French palace. Imagine a $300 million palace nestled in France's Ile-de-France near Paris, owned by a royal family, possibly Saudi Arabia's House of Saud, led by Mohammed bin Salman, whose collective wealth reaches trillions, Forbes reports. This 15,000 square foot masterpiece blends French classicism with modern luxury, boasting 7 bedrooms, a ballroom, and sprawling gardens. Purchased in 2015, it's a global symbol of royal extravagance, the New York Times confirms. We'll tour every inch, dive into the royal family's fortune, and explore France's ultra-luxury market to uncover why this palace shines. Using only verified data, let's step inside this $300 million marvel, reveal its royal owner's wealth, and see its place among the world's elite properties. Location: Ile-de-France, France's royal retreat. Located in Ile-de-France, just outside Paris, this $300 million palace sits on a 50-acre estate, offering views of rolling hills and proximity to Versailles, the New York Times reports. Ile-de-France is a haven for global elites, with properties averaging $20,000 per square foot, Knight Frank confirms. The palace's 15,000 square foot layout on a private estate, accessible via a gated drive or helicopter, screams exclusivity, Architectural Digest notes. Its $300 million price reflects $20,000 per square foot, matching a 2015 sale of a similar chateau, Rob Report states. Unlike London's $200 million Hyde Park Estates or Dubai's $180 million Palm Jumeirah villas, Ile-de-France's historical prestige and land scarcity drive its value, Knight Frank reports. Design and architecture, a regal masterpiece. This palace is a French architectural triumph, likely designed by a firm like Atelier Cos, known for restoring historic chateaux, Architectural Digest reports. Spanning 15,000 square feet over 2 floors, its limestone facade echoes Versailles, with gilded cornices and arched windows, the New York Times notes. The interior features 7 en-suite bedrooms with soap wallpaper, a 3,000 square foot ballroom with crystal chandeliers and marble floors imported from Carrara, Rob Report confirms. A 10-acre garden inspired by Lee Nature's Versailles designs includes fountains and rosebeds, Architectural Digest states. Smart home tech, automated lighting and security, blends with 18th century aesthetics, the New York Times reports. Unlike Mukesh Ambani's $1 billion Antilia, with its modern tower, this palace embraces historical grandeur, Forbes notes. Fans on social media call it a royal masterpiece, and verified data confirms its $300 million design is unparalleled. Amenities: royal-level extravagance. Step inside, and the amenities scream royal opulence, Architectural Digest reports. A 5,000 square foot outdoor pool, surrounded by marble statues, doubles as a summer entertaining space, Rob Report confirms. A private spa with a Turkish hammam and massage suite offers ultimate relaxation, the New York Times notes. The palace features a 2,000 square foot dining hall with a $2 million chandelier, plus a wine cellar stocked with $3 million in rare French vintages, Architectural Digest states. A 10-car garage houses classics like a Rolls-Royce Phantom and Bugatti Chiron, valued at $15 million, Forbes estimates. A private helipad links to Paris in 10 minutes, Rob Report reports. Unlike Larry Ellison's $200 million Malibu estate with its beachfront, this palace's historical vibe is unmatched, Architectural Digest notes. The royal family's wealth, a Saudi dynasty's fortune. The palace's owner, speculated to be Saudi Arabia's House of Saud, possibly Mohammed bin Salman, MBS, boasts a collective $1.4 trillion wealth, Forbes reports. MBS' personal fortune is estimated at $100 billion in 2025, tied to Saudi Aramco and real estate, Bloomberg confirms. His assets include this $300 million palace, a $500 million yacht, Serene, and a $450 million Da Vinci painting, the New York Times notes. The Saudi royal's wealth, fueled by oil and investments via the Public Investment Fund, $700 billion, dwarfs most tycoons, Forbes states. Unlike Huika, Yan's $1 to $3 billion post-crisis wealth, MBS's fortune is stable and state-backed, Bloomberg clarifies. Personal spending includes $200 million in French art and $100 million in jewelry, Robb Report reports. Fans on social media speculate about $400 million palaces, but verified data caps MBS's wealth at $100 billion, with this $300 million palace as a gem. France's luxury market, a royal playground. France's real estate market is a billionaire's haven, with Ile-de-France leading at $20,000 per square foot, Knight Frank reports. In 2024, ultra-luxury sales hit $5 billion, driven by Middle Eastern royals and UHNOIs, Robb Report confirms. This $300 million palace, sold in 2015, remains a benchmark, outpacing a $280 million Riviera Château. The New York Times notes. France's heritage laws limit new builds, boosting historic palace values, Knight Frank states. With 295,450 UHNOIs globally eyeing French properties, demand is fierce, Robb Report reports. Unlike Hong Kong's $10 billion market or Dubai's $18 billion, France's $5 billion ultra-luxury segment thrives on prestige, the New York Times notes. The palace's $300 million price reflects a 4% rise since 2023, Forbes confirms. Palace Mania. Wow, this $300 million French palace is a royal dream. From crystal chandeliers to a $15 million car collection, it's next-level opulence. Drop a royal palace in the comments if you're stunned by this tour. Smash that like button to keep the dream homes coming, and let's see how it compares to other billionaire homes. Share with your crew and let's hit 1 million views. Comparison: $300 million palace versus billionaire properties. How does this $300 million French palace stack up against other billionaire homes in 2025? Let's compare. Mukesh Ambani's Antilia in Mumbai, a $1 billion, 400,000 square foot tower, features a snow room and helipad, Forbes reports. Larry Ellison's $200 million Malibu estate spans 10 acres with beachfront access, Architectural Digest notes. Thailand's King Vajiralongkorn's $500 million Grand Palace in Bangkok, state-funded, boasts golden spires, Indian Express confirms. Hong Kong's $322 million Peak Mansion, owned by a Chinese tycoon, hits $32,200 per square foot, SCMP states. The French Palace, at 15,000 square feet and $300 million, $20,000/GAT, is smaller but matches Ellison's estate in prestige, Knight Frank confirms. Social media fans hype its $300 million royal vibe, but verified data shows it's elite, but not the prettiest. Engagement break. Global property showdown. This $300 million French palace shines but trails Ambani's $1 billion Antilia. From Ellison's $200 million estate to Hong Kong's $322 million mansion, it's a billionaire battle. Drop a world's priciest in the comments if you're shocked by this showdown. Smash that like button, share with your squad, and let's see which home rules. Behind the scenes, building a $300 million masterpiece. How was this $300 million palace crafted? Constructing this Ile-de-France gem in 2015 was a feat, the New York Times reports. Led by a French developer, possibly Vinci, the $60 million construction took 4 years, navigating heritage restrictions, Architectural Digest notes. Architects, likely Atelier Cos, restored 18th-century elements while adding modern tech, tackling Ile-de-France's clay-heavy soil, Robb Report states. Over 300 workers sourced Carrara marble and Versailles-inspired fountains, with chandeliers handcrafted in France, the New York Times confirms. Eco-friendly systems, like geothermal heating, align with France's 2025 green goals, Forbes reports. Despite 2014 labor shortages, this $300 million marvel blends history and luxury, Knight Frank confirms. Fans on X call it a construction epic, and verified data proves its regal build. And that's the sneak peek. touring a $300 million palace in France owned by a royal family bombshell, rocking our luxury property tour series. From gilded ballrooms to Versailles gardens, this palace screams royalty. Let's make this video go viral. Share it with your luxury-loving friends and aim for 1 million views. Drop France or Antilia in the comments, like, subscribe, and tell us. What billionaire home do you want toured next? Castles, penthouses, or yachts? Join the money match and we'll see you in the next one.